You're welcome back, everybody, to the Lounge Podcast. Oscar Daniel here.
Yo.
Episode 14. We're here. We're live.
Sheesh.
Going up. Numbers going up. Numbers rising.
Going fast.
Before we get it,
two a week is
2 a week.
getting
Numbers
to
gonna go up.
Yep.
But before we get into it, just want to make sure that people that are watching are typically not subscribed. So make sure y'all following the channel, subscribe to it. Make sure you're the first ones to watch.
Yep.
Meaning turn on post notifications. And we'll be pumping out 2 videos a week.
Yep.
And then a couple clips on the week. So go check out
Yeah.
TikTok as well. So we want to get into it, get straight to it, get straight to the point.
Mm-hmm.
What's up with these hoes?
What's up with these brother?
Whores.
Damn, you said the hard R.
The whores, bro.
What he's talking about is Brittany Renner was on Club Shay Shay.
What do you consider her? For people who don't know who Brittany Renner is, an Instagram model?
She's, influencer.
Don't tell me that you model if you ain't been involved. Like, I don't know. What do you...
No, she's...
I don't know what to consider her as. Like,
well, she's a famous baby mother, bro. Like,
yeah.
She's, what's his name?
PJ Washington's baby mama.
Baby mother.
She finessed that dude.
She did.
Fucking money.
Well, I mean...
Yes. A couple mil.
Yes.
Sign a prenup if y'all...
But I know a little bit about her story just because, like, Ak has had her on the podcast a few times. And she's had some blow-ups, like, recently, especially, like, just online. Do you remember seeing her with, like, Charleston White? Like,
I remember seeing, like, clips of her and stuff like that. But I remember seeing clips of her, like, a couple years ago as well.
Yeah, she has a book out, too.
Like, yeah, I remember Cam Newton had her. And he was telling her about, like, oh, I thought you didn't read my book. And that's when that famous clip where he's like, spark notes. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. No, she has a book. And it's just pretty much talking about everybody she slept with. She name drops a bunch of people. I don't know. But ultimately on the Club Shay Shay podcast with Shannon Sharp and Brittany Renner, she's came out and said without question, right, that she slept with 35 men. Now,
Shannon,
what do you think about that? What do you think?
Shannon, my reaction was kind of like Shannon Sharp, so it was like just knocking down shots, like.
Yeah.
Like I've heard like porn stars they'll get interviewed and ask the same question. Their shit's like in the hundreds, so that's like
well
the fucking difference is huge.
They don't even count.
Right.
Nobody's wifing a porn star.
But my thing is how much is accepted and much is like it's cool and stuff like that. But I feel like if you try to do wife her and she's just like, I don't know if she was kind of flexing, like, oh yeah, it's only 35. That's still a lot of people. That's still a lot of past relations and.
Okay.
That's still a lot, man. I mean, Plies was
it's a lot.
About,
no.
It's half a tank of gas, but
it's a lot.
I feel like people are trying to accept like the high body count is like more accepted.
No, it's a lot, but also she's 34. We only know of her being in one relationship. Yeah. So, okay, you're in high school. The ages the kids are having sex. I'm gonna just say 16 to 18. Like that's majority of them are having sex, right? So let's say she had 2, 3, 4 in high school. Maybe. 3. Let's just say 3. Okay. Bro, you're in high school at 18. She still had half of her life, like 18. What is she, 34? That's 16 more years of being an actual adult. I don't know. And she's been single for most part. And she's a pretty woman. She's famous. She has money. Right. So, I mean, in my opinion, as a famous person, and as like a famous woman who is like put themselves out there a lot, I was expecting more from her. 35 or 34, what did she say?
34, 35.
Yeah, I don't think that's that much for her. For like a regular person, hell yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. I mean, we're 23. What's a lot for us? You don't need to say your number. Well, what do you think is like a lot for us?
I think 20 plus.
Golly, that is a lot, bro.
That is a lot.
But okay, 20 plus. You're 23 years old. She has 15 more than you. I'm not saying you, but hypothetically.
And she's older than me by 11 years.
Exactly.
So I see the point, but I guess I was trying to like.
What's a good number? I heard Ak talk about like, hey, yeah, no, everybody wants, when you ask a girl, she has to say less than 10.
See, I was going to say less than 10, but most girls, especially like in today's day and age, there's what was popping? City girls, you know what I mean? Like, go out and do this shit. And
I think it's kind of always been like that. Like girls.
So I feel like all girls are gonna have like their type of phase and shit like that. But there's also some girls that don't. So it all depends on. Yeah. But like nowadays and age, everybody's gonna have something, but most don't.
Yeah.
So I guess it just depends on.
So what's a good number for people our age? Less than 10?
Less than 10, I think is cool.
Less than 10?
Because I think less than 10 means like
you respect yourself a little bit.
Respect yourself, but also you're very like you have standards. Like, oh, I'm gonna sleep with this person if it's gonna lead to something. But
that's true. I think nothing in my opinion. Like, to each your own. To each your own. This is just how I feel. Like, I feel that maybe I should hold. Never mind. I just think that when sex becomes like nonchalant and like it doesn't matter, people go through it all the time. We're young, especially like if you've never been like in a serious relationship, you don't even know what that means. You don't even know what like maybe you do, maybe you don't. Maybe you don't know what like
love is, I guess.
Love is, or you don't know what like intimate, sexual relationship is. So that's all that you're used to is like hooking up here and there and kind of, doing your own thing. But I don't know, man. It's hard for me to understand, I guess, the nonchalant sex. Like, oh like yeah, I could go out and just hook up with this person, hook up with that person. I can't understand that.
I don't like the thought of meaningless sex.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Are you being honest or are you?
Yeah, I'm being for real.
Okay.
Back then, like 18-year-old me, 19-year-old me, not so much.
Back then, they didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They all on me.
Yeah. But like now that I was growing up, and this happened like a couple years ago. I think it hit me like COVID time, where I was like, meaningless sex is just like a disrespectful in a sense. Because my pastor hit me with a line a couple of Sundays ago, where your body makes promises even if you don't. Because sex is supposed to be like an intimate thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I've seen some girls get pretty deep on like the topic of sex, and it's like you're literally transferring energies, and there could be some evil people out there that you don't know. And I'm not saying I necessarily believe that, but I mean there's something to it to where it's like you do got some energy about you, and then when you're having sex, that's like you're supposed to have sex. Really, go back to the beginning of time. They weren't having sex to like for fun. They were having sex to survive, to keep their family going.
Yeah.
That's what sex was supposed to be.
And a lot of things, motherfuckers just forget that STDs are a thing and diseases are a thing, bro. Cause I think there was a statistic that Arizona was like leading like the
well, ASU, bro. ASU's been like a kind of like a hack joke like in I guess culture for a long time. Like it's been like, oh, you've been to ASU, like oh you went to ASU, ooh, like type shit. But I don't know. I've never even like I've lived downtown for a long time. Well, I used to live downtown. I lived downtown for about 3 years, and ASU is right there. Nothing really. I guess ASU the Tempe ASU.
I guess like the main campus.
Yeah, it's probably where it's more like lively and jumping. Yeah, but yeah,
nasty.
Yeah, I mean, so to end it all off, you do think it's crazy that she has 35 bodies?
More looking at it, I guess for her, like her stature is
like how many bodies do you think Leonardo DiCaprio has, bro? In the hundreds, bro.
Probably a lot, because I mean he only dates fucking 24, 23-year-olds.
Like, okay, who's another person that's like, I'm not gonna say guys. Like, okay, how many bodies do you think? Fucking, what's Black Widow's name?
Scarlett Johansson.
ScarJo, bro. She was single. She was married. She was single. Come on, bro. She's like considered one of the most beautiful women in entertainment. I know that's like premium ass.
I don't know, because she's an actress, so obviously she's like in that scene. But like Brittany Renner's thing is like she's like a model. She was like flaunting her ass all over it.
Yeah, but also
so it's like two different figures on social media, I guess. But I know, but just because she's just an actress,
she's in the scene model.
Still. But yeah, that's what I'm saying.
She's in the scene. You don't know how fucking freaky those Hollywood weirdos are, you know.
Oh, you always hear those fucking weird stories. I've heard them on podcasts where like, like you hear people like are into like certain things, and
like Justin Timberlake into going from toes to asshole.
Some shit.
I'm just He lay with it, maybe. I don't know.
Like I heard like OBJ, like the remember that girl that tried to fucking expose him, talking about like, oh yeah, he wanted me to shit on him.
What?
Did you hear about that? She was
no,
on
I heard about Milan, bro.
A podcast or something, but she was trying to say that like OBJ was like, yeah, shit on my chest or some weird nasty shit, dude.
Did you hear about Milan, bro?
Huh?
Milan brought dick in your ass.
I thought it was a person.
I know, bro. Milan brought dick in that ass. I got you. I got him again. God
damn it.
Ooh, man, I was wondering when I was going to be able to throw that in. I really was wondering when I'd be able to, like, and I was going to try to throw it in earlier.
I thought I was a celebrity. I was like, what the fuck is Malone, bro?
That was a good one, right?
That was pretty good.
Right?
Where'd you get that one from? You still upset I got you with
bro. Yeah, bro. I was like, oh, wow, he wants to talk about how my journey, I was really fat and I got skinny. Oh, shit. Got you. That was a good one, though.
That was good. That's solid.
But now, at the end of the day, bro, these motherfuckers are weirdos out here. And 35 to me as a celebrity, a woman who's single, been single for a minute, not too bad.
That's not solid. Yeah.
But going from that, what did you have to say?
So staying on like the subject of like today's day and age where like how certain people want to accept a higher body count, I feel like what also kind of fucked it up was OnlyFans popping off.
Yeah. 100% agree. 100% agree.
Because you got girls that just quit working and just started posting crazy. And I mean, good for them. They took advantage and they're making millions.
Yeah.
Like Bradley Martin I can't remember her name, but the dwarf girl. She was saying that she made 20 mil in a year.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Posting news and shit like that. I was like, God damn, that's a lot of fucking money.
Yeah, it is. It is a lot of money. Then there's a lot of weirdos out there that like that shit. I mean,
for like not doing anything. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to take credit from that because there's some girl that's like nobody knows like how hard it is. You got to make angles.
Oh my god,
setting up.
I saw that. That is the dumbest shit ever. Go work outside, bitch. Like shut up. Shut the fuck up. These fucking. I'm sorry. Work out here in this. I'm not calling all women bitches, but I'm saying like bitches like that, bro. Like shut the fuck up. Go.
Just say I got it easy. It's easy.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Like
you're making good money. I envy that. Just don't try to like.
But there's also
and say it's
there's a give and take
the hardest
to
job. Like oh my god, I gotta edit. I gotta do this. I gotta do that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 115 degrees outside. Motherfuckers working outside.
Yeah, and it's like
talking about.
It's like I had a fucking point, but you're talking about I had a fucking point. I'm trying to remember. You were talking about I don't know, but there is a give and take to fucking everything, bro. And obviously it's not I mean, if you're doing that, it's not you're going into understanding people are going to judge you already. Would you ever talk to a girl who has one? Who has had one?
I don't know. That's kind of tough. You know what I mean?
Let's say
I don't know. Obviously, if you
what if she was one of the duds on OnlyFans? One of the many duds. That's what nobody talks about either.
A lot of people try it but don't find the same
exactly,
success.
Bro. And like it's sad too is that like they'll just post in the beginning how the typically goes is they'll post just bikini pics, and then they're not making enough money, so they know that the money is okay. I gotta take my shit off, or I gotta get fucked, or whatever. It goes to that, to deeper and deeper, and then now I gotta fucking show this, I gotta show that, and to actually make money. And there's people that go down that route that don't make money, bro. They're not in the top 5.67%. So that's fucking sad, bro. Imagine showing your asshole for $20 and you only made $500.
Like that month, fuck.
No, $500 in general. It was just one fucking loser fan. Oh yeah, baby, give me some more. Rate my pee-pee. Yeah, you can rate my pee-pee, girl.
That shit's sad, bro. That shit fucking so sad.
Be real. Don't lie. Don't lie. Have you ever bought one?
No, never.
No, me neither, bro.
Never.
Me neither.
Because it just, I never like thought it was cool. Like I just knew like I had an idea of where this path was gonna take.
No, go ahead.
And I just don't like. I don't think I would date somebody. And a lot of people are like, "Oh, you're insecure. You got low self-esteem." bro, that's just like not my type of girl. Like I don't want no girl. Like if I'm gonna marry a girl and she still has an OnlyFans that's like flaunting to the world or like showing everything, then that's not really like my girl. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't. And if she did have one, I wouldn't talk to one. But if she like had one in the past, it would be very tough for me to.
I'd be easy, no, bro. Like imagine you like guys have seen your girl get banged on camera. Yeah, that's bro. I'm an insecure guy as it is. I don't know how many people my girl slept with. I don't want to know. I don't. That's like my worst nightmare. I'm an insecure human being. I'm just being 100% honest. But if it could be normalized that, hey, it's okay for these women to do whatever they want, then it needs to be normalized that like guys like us do not like that shit. Yeah. Like we can't be looked down upon like, oh, misogynist. Oh, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like it can't be looked down upon like that. That's something that I did want to say because I just think right now it's like we're in this fucking fucked up era, bro. And these kids, when these girls have kids, I know a girl on OnlyFans specifically, bro. She had a kid, let's just say a year ago, and we went to high school together, and I just feel so bad for this kid, and she's continuing to do OnlyFans, and it's like, bro, imagine the trauma of like you hearing you being bullied by your classmates saying, yeah, your mom's on OnlyFans. I seen your mom's boobs. I seen your mom's pussy. They're gonna have to go. I seen your mom's clit. No, bro, but it's like, oh, you're doing that just for some damn money. Like, I remember, like it used to be looked down upon for women to. There's nothing wrong
like, to be a sex worker. I guess. Yes, that's typically what it is.
But it's way, in my opinion, it's way worse, bro. It's way worse. Like you could be like, yeah, just because it's open to more people, it's open to the fucking world. You can have a viral picture go around on Twitter, and bro, millions of people could see that. And now, I mean, to take it to the stripper shit, it's just people in your fucking community, bro. Yeah, you know. So that I would, it's more acceptable to be a stripper, in my opinion. I would be more open to be with somebody who's been, you know, in that industry. Mm-hmm. But that would still be hard in general too, you know?
Yeah, it'd still be hard.
But I mean, fuck, dude. I had an idea actually, bro, when I was during COVID.
You was gonna be a stripper?
Yeah, I was gonna be fucking swinging this Malone, bro. No, I'm not fucking gifted enough. Sorry, not even close.
You're not a Magic Mike.
No, I'm not a Magic Danielle. But I had a fucking idea, bro, and I thought it was pretty smart. Excuse me, I fucking just spit.
Yeah, you good, bro.
Sorry. And I thought it was pretty smart. I think I've only told 2 people. I told my girl this. You know that on OnlyFans they don't own any of their content. 0.
Like they have a manager?
No, like it's not theirs. That when they leave, they don't take any of that content with them. When they cut it all off, that's OnlyFans material.
Oh shit.
OnlyFans owns every single piece of content that's put onto there.
Damn.
Yeah. So that's why like people like who ever try to like distribute, like they try to screen record whatever, like they get in trouble through OnlyFans. They don't get people will say like, oh yeah, I'm gonna sue the fuck out of you. No, OnlyFans is gonna sue them. That's OnlyFans' money right there. So my idea was to set something up to where they own 100% of their content. Because I mean, why the fuck wouldn't you want to own pictures of your pussy and pictures of you, or videos of you getting fucked, bro? Wouldn't you want that, like that, right. The power of that? Because you don't know, bro. You don't know what's gonna happen when it's all said and done, bro. If you really want to
retire, I guess you could like take it all down.
Yeah, but I don't know how it works, bro. You telling me it's OnlyFans? It's like it's the internet. Mm-hmm. Once it's posted on there, bro, it's there forever. They have that IP forever. They have it. So I don't know how that works, but my idea was to set something up to where they own 100% of it, and it'd be like a direct to consumer product. Like it'd be just like that. Yeah. But OnlyFans is such a conglomerate. It's such a big fucking organ. It's a verb. or a noun. I don't know. I'm stupid. Sorry, but it's OnlyFans. Oh, you do OnlyFans. You know, it's that big, and it got too big to even fucking the idea to come off the ground. But I
feel like it kind of came out of nowhere too. I think it hit during COVID.
I want to say
I can't remember how much the owner made, but the owner is.
It was around before COVID, bro. It was just blew up during COVID.
Because wasn't it it wasn't used as that, wasn't it?
No, it was used for something else. I want to say it was like I don't know, but I know the idea stems from like these guys getting. I don't even want to say because I don't know.
For something else. Like I know, like Charles Oliveira uses it, but he uses it for like behind the scenes training and shit like that.
Yeah, a lot of these fighters are having deals with OnlyFans.
So they're all using it, but for like a different type of content. Instead of them fucking plowing people.
Yeah.
So I guess like that is kind of smart because it's still the idea of like, oh, like I want to know how this person trains and shit like that. I don't think it will be as big, but they're also still making like another income, I guess. So
what if somebody came to you and was like, hey bro, I got 100 racks a year for you to consistently post on OnlyFans?
100,000 a year?
Yeah.
What do I gotta post?
Something.
My penis?
Yeah, your pee-pee.
My pee-pee hoses?
Yeah, your pee-pee hoses.
Only 100?
That's a lot of money, bro. I mean, it's not a lot of money, but it's a lot of money.
Fuck it, because I ain't gotta do no lighting, no angles, just
nah, but
post one a day?
Nah, but you gotta do something extra. You can't just post a picture.
I gotta do extra? Nah, I probably wouldn't do it.
No?
I'm shy.
Ooh, don't look. Nah, fuck no, I wouldn't do that shit, bro. I wouldn't do that. You gotta think about your kids, man. You gotta think about your kids.
Because if I do it, then it would just contradict everything I
just said. I try to get you, low-key. Hey, he's watching, bro. He's watching.
I said no. All
right. What's next, bro?
All right. Next? So did you so we know the beef between Alex Pereira and Izzy?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like too much beef now.
Nah, I think it's kind of just.
It's kind of like show. Flared out.
Yeah.
I think I just see a bunch of memes where just like Alex Pereira is everywhere now. Like where it'll be memes where like I saw him being the judge, like this DOI shit. Yeah. And so Izzy had trained with Logan Paul, and then Alex had trained Dylan. So I think it's kind of funny how Izzy trains Logan, and then Alex Pereira comes and trains Dylan Dennis. It's like their little pupils are.
What do you think about the state of that fight right now?
It's kind of like simmered down. It's kind of like
that's like what we said. It's kind of like what we said.
But I mean, it's October 14th. That's almost the week of October, so it's about 2 weeks out. Away.
They're about to go. They're already going on a press run right now.
Yeah,
I've seen Logan on Ariel Helwani's podcast.
I just think Logan better win. Otherwise, Dylan, it will flame his shit for years to come. Like especially knowing Dylan Dennis, he just always stays relevant for topics. He's always gonna post it.
I'm just so annoyed with fucking Logan Paul, bro. I'm just so annoyed with him because, like I said, he was just on Ariel Helwani's show, and how do I say? So he was just on Ariel Helwani's show, and he was pretty much defending his girlfriend for suing Dylan Dennis. I'm like, that's just so pussy, bro. I know I've said it 100 times, but it's just so pussy for him to take that route and to defend it. If that's me, I'm like, girl, shut the fuck up. It's the fight game. You're not helping anything because it's just giving Dylan more of a reason to back out the fight. And that's what nobody wants, bro. We're tired of Dylan backing out fights.
His contract that he does back out, he's fined a certain amount.
Yeah, it's like 100 racks, but it's like, it's 100 racks, but he's not making it any easier.
And his thing was just like, a lot of people were like, oh, he took it too far. But he's said it himself. Like the pictures and videos that he has taken were public.
Yes.
Now.
And he's like, oh, he's going after this poor girl who has nothing to do with this. And this is the only thing he could do. Bro, duh. It's your fault. Like, that's your girl. You decided to make a fight with the fucking devil of the king of trolls. You knew this shit was going to he knew it, bro. Like, what do you think? If Dylan Dennis had a smut of a girl, he'd be doing the same shit.
And even Logan's talking about, like, oh, Jake Paul fucked your ex or some shit like that. So to the extent he's done it as well. Not obviously as the extent of Dylan.
This is making me want Dylan to fucking beat the shit out of Logan.
I look, you want Dylan to win.
I'm tired,
he always brings up Logan. Did you see when he wore like the fucking hat to the press conference? The hat that Logan had wore when he was in the Japanese forest.
Oh no way!
To one of the first press conference, I think it's the beginning of the month. He wore like the similar hat. Then he's talked about like Logan scamming his fans. So he's not just talking about his crazy, bro. He's talking about
CoffeeZilla was talking about it. You know who CoffeeZilla is?
I've heard of the name, but I haven't watched it.
So CoffeeZilla is somebody pretty much like exposes like people who take advantage of like people with influence who take advantage of their fans, pretty much. And Logan Paul pretty much finessed his fans out of like 2.6 mil.
It was a lot of money.
It was a lot of money.
Was it a?
It was the NFT shit.
NFT, yeah.
Yeah, it was the jig or pig. I don't know. I don't know that shit. But no, it wasn't a coin. It was like I don't know. I'm not even gonna say
those monkeys.
I'm an idiot. But he got them out of $2.6 million, and that shit is worth absolutely nothing. And CoffeeZilla reached out to Logan Paul. This is like beginning of the year. And he's like, hey, man, like, just reaching out. I want to know if you're going to do anything for your fans. And he's like, your people who supported you. He's like, yeah, man, I'm talking to my team. We're trying to figure it out. Couple months go by. Nothing is heard from it. He reaches back out. He's like, hey, man, just getting ahead of it. Like, I'm going to do a story. It's not going to look good. He ends up doing the story. It doesn't look good. And Logan Paul comes out and says, thank you, CoffeeZilla. We're going to do our best to do this. Tries to fucking make himself look better. It doesn't. 6-7 months later, nothing is still coming about. He still hasn't fucking had any motion to what he's gonna do to give his people back any money. And
because I feel like he could afford 2.6,
but he's just, you know what I'm saying? He's just, bro. That's what I'm saying. These dudes are fucking annoying.
Because I think he's coming out more to light. I feel like I'm starting to fuck with Jake more.
Yeah.
Because he's starting, when he talks, he's like a real dude, and when people talk about him, I mean, I don't know him from, you know what I mean, but all I heard is per good positive things. While there was that podcast where he was on his brother and he was kind of like, you took this fight away from me, I'm supposed to do that, like I'm a better boxer than you, even though he said I went 8 rounds with Floyd.
He's more of like a facade, bro. He seems like fake.
I feel like there's certain points where you see like that's the real dude, that's the real Logan. He's a fucking dickhead, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm low-key rooting for Dylan.
I definitely want him to win. I think Logan Paul's, like I said, kind of like just, he's got a good face for fucking, he's an easy face to market. And Prime is blowing up. You know he doesn't own Prime?
KSI does, I think.
No, none of them own it. Prime is like one of the huge companies. That's who owns Prime. I think they own a percentage, but they own Prime. That company, I gotta look it up. I fucking remember. But they don't own Prime.
I saw a bunch of stuff that like KSI saves Logan from a bunch of shit. It's like something would happen in KSI, they boxed, and then something happened and they collab or they partnered with Prime. And
he's definitely the one that's like more safe. He's a safe option. He's got the whole UK. He's got the whole UK scene. But like I said, this fight is definitely, we said this weeks back, months.
It was gonna die down.
It's gonna die down. It was too hot at the time. And then this fucking bitch is suing him. I hope it's fake. Because how is he going to even fight? How is he going to fight?
If he has a lawsuit?
Yeah, if he's got a lawsuit going on against this guy's fucking... I'd just be
annoying.
Dude, I would just come out and say, bro, you're making it harder for this to go down because of the situation. And your girl's playing victim when it's just a fight game. It's all fake. Like, oh, you're making her life a living hell. Bro, that sounds so pussy coming from your mouth, bro.
Bro, and the thing is, remember when he was talking about like, bro, this shit doesn't phase us. We're good. We're stronger than ever.
Obviously not.
Clearly not.
Yeah.
She's like, defend me.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. You need to fucking, you need a top G in your house, bitch. That's what you need. You need a top G in your house, bitch.
That's fucking dumb. I don't like it, but I just hope Dylan wins. I think it's gonna be entertaining car. I forgot KSI is even fighting Tommy Fury.
That's gonna be
never really talk shit.
I'll stream it illegally, brother.
Yeah, most likely. What was it on the Zone? The Zone?
Maybe.
It's on the Zone.
I thought that company was going under. No,
because Canelo fights under the Zone.
I know, but did you know that these boxers are the reason why they're bankrupting like these promotion companies? Yeah, bro. So like,
because the paydays are so
yeah,
big.
because they have to whether they get the pay-per-views or not. That's their contract.
Yeah.
And I know Canelo's not making that company any fucking money. He's losing them money.
Because Canelo's paydays are probably the fucking one of the biggest
Yeah, for sure,
in the boxing community. And I
I
mean,
swore I thought they were fucking going under, but obviously not.
all I still see, like the main thing I see DAZN promoting is like celebrity boxing and shit like that. So I don't
That's what
know
I'm
if they really
saying.
do
They're
big.
going because they used to have a lot of big fights throughout the year.
They used to have a lot.
A lot.
Because I think they had the Anthony Ruiz fight
Mm-hmm.
versus Joshua,
Mm-hmm.
and it's kind of like falling. Okay, I guess Canelo's like the main face. He's the one that's. I guess Jake Paul's doing his thing, but not as much. I mean, Canelo, the face of boxing, I believe, still.
Mm-hmm.
So he's probably the one that's at least putting the zone on the map.
Hey, Fury, Tyson, and Ngannou are fighting soon.
Yeah. Then
Fighting
I think
end of October.
end of October. Now, I've heard that I saw that Fury and Usyk are in talks to have a fight.
He'll be the undisputed.
Mm-hmm.
Because Usyk has what, 2 belts?
2, I believe.
Yeah, but speaking of that, did you watch the podcast with Joe and Francis?
I didn't watch it. I still haven't had time yet, but I know that I saw clips where he was talking about UFC pay, that it still wasn't a lot, that he had to ask for an advance. And
Yeah, it honestly made. I think Joe wasn't trying to talk about that. He was letting him talk for sure, but the headlines when he didn't sign the contract with the UFC was that this was the most money that anybody's ever gotten, whatever bullshit. And Francis pretty much said that's not true. It was the money that they were offering me was laughable. It was laughable and it was disrespectful. He said it was disrespectful. And man, he's doing for like fight in general
PFL.
with the PFL he's gonna make their shit pay-per-view with Jake Paul. Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm. And he still hasn't had a fight on PFL.
No, he's gonna in the beginning of the year.
Is he?
Yeah, so this fight is in October. I think he said he wants like 4 or 5 months, and then he's ready to go. And then he wants to fight consistently after that. He's kind of old though, bro.
He is kind of old.
He's like 38.
Yeah.
It's kind of old, but a heavyweight, that's not that old. You can go to like 42 in heavyweight. But he's a different dude, bro. I didn't know this man picked up fighting at fucking like 24.
He's just a natural,
bro. As soon as he picked up fighting martial arts, he was fighting in the UFC a year later, and he was fighting for the title a year and a half later. Dog, what?
Doesn't make any sense. It's just because of his fucking power. That's why a lot of people gave him shit about his striking, but
bro, it's not.
He didn't have a lot of experience.
It's not only just because of his power, bro. He must be like up here, must be on a different level.
Yeah,
because
that dude's a fucking freak of an athlete as well.
Because he learned wrestling, bro. He wrestled Cyril Gahn. He talked about that fight. He talked about how he knew he was losing the first 2 rounds
with no knees as well.
With no knees, he talked about how he was losing the first 2 rounds and just came back, and he mentally was like, I gotta fucking do what I gotta do or I'm fucking done. And he did, bro. And it's just an unfortunate situation. What's crazy is he talked about the possibility of PFL and UFC fighting together, because he was like, Joe asked him, he said, does the PFL against you fighting John Jones? He said, no, they actually want it. He said they want it, but he's like, the UFC will never do it because what if I beat him?
Interesting.
Man. That'd be dope, bro. That'd be dope. Imagine,
that'd be sick. That'd be
because
fire.
one and Bellator do it all the time. They do like crossovers.
I think that'd be pretty fire.
I think that's dope. Just fucking
the first time ever it'll happen for the UFC. Plus, it'll probably be one of the biggest fights ever.
That would be the biggest fight ever, bro.
At heavyweight, John Jones heavyweight, and then Ngannou.
Mm-hmm.
You think? Because all it really takes is just one punch.
Well, also, bro, like.
But I think Jones just wrestles him.
But he's not a like a
easy dude
to take down, bro. Like the
Stipe,
like
it'll be a good.
Come on,
good
bro.
Fight.
He had prime Stipe. He had prime Stipe.
Folded. Folded.
And the first fight wasn't good, obviously.
Nah.
It wasn't good, but he learned from. That's what I'm saying. He's mentally just a different level. I think just because of the shit that he's been through.
Yeah, that's a dog.
Yeah, man. But man, he's a badass, bro. I fucking got major respect for him. I was mad that he left, but I'm fucking glad he's like shitting on everybody because he's about to make probably $50 million off this fucking Tyson fight.
Yeah, Tyson fight.
Whoo-wee.
And remember when Dana would always talk shit, he's like, all these UFCs want to do boxers. He wouldn't let them and shit like that. But he was obviously writing Conor. And Conor was one of the biggest paydays from the UFC. Yeah. When he boxed. I think he made like 100 mil.
Chael said that all that shit is bullshit.
Oh, was it?
He just said the numbers are so inflated in boxing. That's what I brought up. Like most of these promotions are the fighters are killing their promotions. But he's saying like these numbers that they're saying is like Floyd never made $100 million off a fight. That's what he says. His words. Damn. He said he never made $100 million off a fight, and because he's like, how do these companies make money? They don't make money if they're paying out these 200. Think about that fight with Conor and Floyd, $200 million in between the both of them, bro, and then that's not even the promoter's cut. So this fight, in order to pay them. This fight had to generate around, let's just say $1 billion. You think this fight generated $1 billion, bro? No way, because then you got to pay for the venue, you got to pay for the marketing, you got to pay for fucking the card under, you got to pay for everything, bro. To license you know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't think so.
Did he or did he not?
I don't think so. I don't believe it.
Looking at it that standpoint, it is kind of hard to believe because where does the rest of the money go? How much does the company profit? And it
doesn't make sense, right? Yeah. It doesn't make sense, and that's what he said. He's like, "Why do you think Floyd's got to keep fighting right now? Obviously, got to keep up a lifestyle, one. But if he was making these hundreds of millions of dollars, bro, he'd be is he a billionaire? I don't think he's a billionaire. I don't think so. But he's fought 53 times professionally, 52. He's fought whatever
those exhibition matches.
Come on, man.
Obviously, it is easy money for him. But that's the thing about when people try to hang it up and they still try to live that lifestyle.
Well, he says it's just stealing. He's like, I'm robbing the bank. Which, yeah, but I don't know. I don't believe he's made that much money, though. But he's...
It's tough, because obviously you see him with all these cars, his jewelry and...
Jewelry? I like that. All this jewelry on, bro. I like your jewelry. It's jewelry.
Jewelry.
You see that DJ Khaled? Or no, who says that? What is jewelry? It's jewelry. I don't know. That's an old one, bro.
A big ass chain.
Let's go golfing. You see that one?
DJ Khaled.
Let's go golfing.
That dude's. He has like probably one of the.
That's my dad's favorite guy.
He has probably one of like the famous. Like, not the favorite, but one of the funniest, just like one punchers.
He's like the dumbest fucking guy ever. Imagine being married to that motherfucker. He's probably like that 100% of the time.
He's a goof. He's funny as shit.
But, anyways, what's next? What we got next, bro?
I just had to ask you a little quick question about a little fashion.
Oh, let's go. I'm a fucking fashionable guy, as you can tell.
So, you see all these NBA players signing, you know, these shoe deals and shit like that. Yeah. Adidas, Under Armour, Nike, Jordan. Yeah. Puma was started to blow up.
He's starting to blow up?
Like, started to blow up because he had LaMelo and he had Ayton sign those big ass Puma deals. And
somebody else just signed.
New Balance. Uh-huh. Do you feel like there's a shoe that is overhyped? Do you think it's a brand that kind of makes overhyped shoes? Not just like basketball shoes in general, but like a shoe that people love, but you don't really see the hype into them?
Well, I guess it's in phases, bro, because it's all phases. Because when we were younger, Adidas had a big boom. They had D-Rose. They had, I'm missing a few guys, but D-Rose was their biggest sign. Remember the Audi Zeros, bro? Well, like if you weren't a basketball player, I'm not saying you. I'm just saying. No. But if you weren't a basketball player and you didn't know about the Audi Zeros, bro, those shits were insane. They fucked up the hoop game. They weighed fucking nothing. You just, oh my god, they're so light. They were cool. Do you remember the look of them? Yeah. They had the 3 stripes on the back. They're going sideways. They were fucking dope.
They're old shoes.
Yeah, they're old, bro. Like I had a few of those and they were dope. And then after that, it goes to. Then you got the boom of the KDs, the LeBrons, and then the Kyries. A lot of
people were fucking with Hyperducks.
That's fucking way back. But that's around that D-Rose area. But I know I'm talking about sports, but I mean, things come in trends. I know the retro trend is out. Like the retro Jordan trend is slowly fading out. It's more like the...
All you really see is shit people wearing like dunks with SB dunks. And
I can't say Nike's overrated, bro. You can't say Nike's overrated.
I feel like dunks are overhyped though.
Yeah, but that shit's faded out now too.
Like,
people just wear what
people
they
always
have.
like, what's your favorite shoe? Pandas.
Nah, that's a fucking hack joke now
You know
too.
what I mean? What about Pumas?
I think Pumas are dope.
Do you like basketball shoes? Pumas? Do you think they're sick?
No, that's what I'm saying. If we're talking sports gear, I think Jordan is the most overrated sports.
Because I can't imagine hooping in like ones and like threes. I feel like they're uncomfortable.
I think Jordan and their signings are the worst. They got Westbrook, Melo, fucking Chris Paul. Like their shoes are the ugliest shoes. Okay. Zion, ugly shoes, like hideous shoes. They're.
Did Ja sign with Jordan? Oh no,
Nike.
Luka.
I haven't seen Luka's shoes.
I remember,
but Ja's with Nike. Ja's shoes were fucking up the game too.
Did you see that they had a patch? Like we ain't ducking no smoke or something, and he had to patch it with something else.
What?
Yeah,
that was what he said.
I think something on like.
And you think this guy's the future of the NBA?
I mean, he's a good player, but I just feel like his actions are dumb. So I'm gonna list down shoes. I'm gonna give you.
Let's go.
See if you like the brands or not. So, like, where would you rate them?
Okay.
So Nike, would you put them 1?
Nike for sure 1.
Then Jordan, because Jordan's, I guess.
I know Jordan is Nike, but Jordan is a different branch because they signed their own fucking players.
Where would you put Jordan?
Wait, the worst, bro.
Worst? Adidas? Yes.
Adidas right above Jordan.
Under Armour?
Right above Adidas.
Then where would you put like New Balance? Because I think the only big signing they had was Kawhi.
No, they have somebody else. Jack Harlow. They do have him. No, I guess I would put, because I don't think Kawhi shoes are bad.
They're all right.
They're not bad. I think they're fucking better than Jordan shoes, Zion shoes, and fucking. So I would put Under Armour above New Balance.
What about Puma? Do you like Puma?
I like their shoes in
dick
general.
In your mouth?
Wow. That was a fucking long bit, bro. I fucking respect the shit out of it. Wow. Give me some, brother. He worked that out.
Oh, I did actually want to bring it up.
He's like, how am I gonna put put my cock in your ass? Oh, that's too hard. Fuck, bro, that was a good one, dog.
I was committed to it, bro.
Hey, you fucking stuck through it, man.
Because I was trying to find the right moment to like ask you.
You stuck through it.
We actually kind of got into it. I was like, I like this conversation.
I do. All right, but fucking Nike. I think Puma.
Probably number 1.
Nike's hands down number 1. But what's the other one? There's another one.
I think Under Armour might be 2 because of Curry. Because I feel like Curry shoes aren't bad, bro. Especially when he came out with those Sour Patches. The Sour Patches was the cook. I feel like basketball shoes, like when you wear like loud colors, I feel like they go better.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Something about like when you wear like loud like sports shoes, they just stand out. They pop out.
Yeah.
That's why I kind of hate the NFL.
Remember when I balled your ass up today?
Huh?
Yeah.
We're gonna end this part right here, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Hey, bro, just because I got you with that joke, don't mean you gotta come back.
Yeah. He don't want to talk about it.
So basically, guys, my left knee hurts, bro.
Oh, yeah, because I fucking... Bro, I did get your ass, bro. I had him. He's like this guy. Wow!
He got me with a pump. Did you hear me?
No. I was driving hard on that ass. I'm driving hard.
And I was trying to...
Whoa!
He's driving hard. I'm trying to Puma.
So, yeah, I know you are.
And no, he gets me in the air. And mid-air, I'm just like, oh.
He's like, no.
And then he fucking smokes the layup.
I did smoke it, bro. Because I thought he was going to be on my ass still. I thought he was about to Puma. And I was expecting like a bump a little bit, but there was no bump there. It's like, wow.
Bro, I forget the fly. I think I hit the
This man hit the wall. He did hit the wall.
I looked back and I was like, he's barely taking the shot? I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, bro, it was bad. I fucking mixed his ass a few times too.
That was a good game.
It was cool.
Good
bro.
cardio.
Yeah, for real.
All right. So our last topic of the day.
Yeah, let's get into that, bro. It's a little
gonna
dark.
Be a little serious shit.
Yeah, a little dark, huh?
So we're gonna head back and touch up on Jeffrey Epstein's story because you want to touch that or you want to?
No. Let's just break the news. Break the news of Because, I mean, let's break the news of what happened. What came out to do.
So I'm gonna read off my notes because I don't got the best memory. It is a lot of information that came out.
No, yeah, go off it.
So for those who know about the Jeffrey Epstein story, obviously he had the Virgin Islands. He would travel to the Virgin Islands and obviously do his sex trafficking and shit like that.
Yeah, and sex ring.
Basically, sex ring. I guess like a sex pyramid if we really broke it down.
Yeah, for real.
Because if you don't know, if you watch the documentary, every girl that he brought down, he would be like, "I'll give you money for every girl you would bring me."
Yeah.
So it'd be basically created this fucking.
Yeah.
And obviously, where did Jeffrey Epstein put his money? J.P. Morgan Chase Bank is where he put them. And they just got sued. They're in a lawsuit right now by the Virgin Islands. And I'll just read off to you. They're basically getting sued a shit ton of money because Virgin Islands suspected that J.P. Morgan knew that Jeffrey Epstein was a high-risk customer, that they knew what he was going with, but obviously because he's bringing in so much money.
Yeah.
And which really kind of who controls the world type shit. You know, I don't want to get into it, but you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna read off this little article that I read off. I'm sorry. So JP Morgan said that 55. Okay, so let me start over. So 75 million to Virgin Island State Bank knew Epstein was a high risk customer. So $75 million is what Virgin Islands is suing JP Morgan with. JP Morgan said that 55 million of the settlement will go toward local charities that provide assistance to victims of domestic abuse and trafficking and other crimes, as well as to enhance the capabilities of local law enforcement. Of the amount of that same 55, 10 million will be used to create a fund to provide mental health services for Epstein survivors, according to Virgin Islands Department of Justice.
So 10 mil is going to the survivors. That's pretty foul, but go ahead. Pretty foul.
The Virgin Islands, where Epstein had an E-State sued JP Morgan last year, saying its investigation has revealed that the financial services against Giant enabled Epstein's recruiters to pay victims and was indispensable to the operation and concealment of the Epstein trafficking enterprise. It had been seeking penalties and disgorgement of at least $190 million in addition to other damages, and JP Morgan had already agreed to pay $290 million in June in a class action lawsuit that involved victims of Epstein's trafficking crimes.
Well,
what do you
I think that's fucking insane that the Virgin Islands is getting money. I get it. It makes that area look bad because, bro, that's his island was there. So I get it. It does. I mean, it also creates like a tourist spot because not for the right reasons, right?
It's kind of fucked.
It's kind of fucked. It really is. But I think it's wild that they're getting more money than the victims.
The victims, 55.
So why?
Or I guess 45.
But that's all bullshit. Like that's just fucking for. That's just for media, bro. They're gonna keep majority of that money. They're not gonna fuck. It's like when you pay your taxes. Oh, we're gonna fix the roads. You don't fucking fix the roads. So that's all bullshit. That money, which 75 million is not that much fucking money. I would assume you'd get more, but
they said they already agreed to pay 290 million. If they had already agreed to pay that much and only 10 is still going only to the victims.
That's insane, bro. That's insane.
Those people are fucking still probably scarred for life.
They're fucked, bro. Like that's the unfortunate situation of being, groomed, sexually harassed. Like that, you're stuck with that for life.
And then obviously that while that's still going on, and then he offs himself in federal prison in 2019.
Yeah,
like
so
which as they say.
Yeah.
So before he was even trialed, the victims still don't get a fucking.
Yeah, justice or anything.
Like a lot of when I was watching the documentary, a lot of people were like fuck, I still don't have the opportunity. I never got the opportunity to look him into his eye.
Tell him that he's a piece of shit. Yeah, that's tough. I think the banks don't get away with this shit though, bro. Like don't let JP Morgan get off the fucking hook because they're doing a little something. They're giving money back to where, it should go. But these banks are fucking crooks.
But barely,
bro.
Like they been new.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
These banks are fucking crooks. For example, bro, the Bernie Madoff fucking another scandal scheme. There's another scheme. This dude was fucking robbing hundreds of millions of dollars. He had up to $17 to $20 billion through JP Morgan and Chase.
Fuck.
He had $17 to $20 billion. He scammed everybody out of their money. Everybody. Nobody got a dime back. Well, from him. How much money do you think they paid back the victims? Chase. Where the money was all at. And you know this money's all fucking, it's all fake. Fairy does. When it's in the fucking computer, when it's online, that's all fake money, bro. Chase owns that all. Because Chase is trading it at the moment.
So I've heard shit like that where money that's in your bank or your savings. Yeah,
that doesn't exist, bro. That money doesn't exist. So the money that's in your account, it's all fucking fake. That's why when you go to the bank right now, go to your Chase. Let's say you have $1 million in it. They won't let you get $1 million out. You need to order that, bro. It's all fake money.
The way these banks works. But let me guess. Is it less than 5?
Take a guess.
I'm going to go 3 mil.
3 mil? No. They had $17 billion. You got to think bigger numbers. $17 billion. 17 to 20 is what Bernie Madoff had.
And how much did Chase pay off everybody?
Paid to the victims.
The victims. Let me see. Because I've always heard the difference between $1 billion to $2 billion is $1 billion. That's a lot of.
That's a lot of fucking money. But you got to think these people were investing into him were already multi-millionaires, and there was also mom and pop shops that were investing in him. So there's people who are like 100 millionaires, even billionaires.
Go 500 million.
Bro, they only gave that's not a bad guess, but they only gave their people back $2 billion. Only two. So that $15 billion was still in their fucking possession. So it's like,
well, I was way off.
But you were way off. But it's like, I understand this 500 million still seems like a lot. But majority of that money, bro, that $2 billion went to those big ballers already who best believe they're getting their money back. At least something.
So like the mom and pop shops really like
no, bro. Watch the documentary, the Bernie Madoff documentary on Netflix. So sad, bro. These people that were just investing $1 million into him, $2 million into him, that just everything.
Was he supposed to promise like?
Bro, he's promising ridiculous returns. Ridiculous returns. It was like 12% or some shit like that. Ridiculous returns, and it's and
that is
when you look at it on paper,
$15 billion is just unaccounted for, basically.
It's not unaccounted for, but it was cheap. Everything was seized, bro, and he had no money. But bro, come on,
he walked away with something.
No, yeah, man. And the wife killed herself, bro. The wife, Bernie Madoff's wife, because she knew what the fuck was going on. And she killed herself, bro. They seized all their assets. The banks, the government seized all their assets. The banks, there's no money here. Shut the fuck up, bro. You, bro, and they knew what was going on. The banks knew what the fuck. That's the main issue here.
Not just like how the banks knew what was going on with Epstein. Exactly. That's why I'm starting to think that the banks low-key do run shit.
Bro, they
do. And
as
long as you got bread. Like, I'm not talking about like 100,000. I'm not talking about 100 million. I'm not talking about.
No, you in the bees,
if you
bro.
got bread and you were bringing bread back to them, that's all they really give a fuck about is how much bread you can really give them. Yeah. And it's like, like what you're doing is kind of messed up, but fuck, he's bringing in a lot of money.
Nah, bro, they're not even thinking about it. They're just thinking, they see money coming in. Oh, okay.
Yeah, go.
Yep, and that's it, bro.
That's a sad, sad world.
It's a fucked up story. I mean, at least somebody's getting something. 10
million is still not.
Yeah, it's not enough, especially if there's 50 to 100 women that were in there.
Well, a lot of women didn't go out just because they were scared.
Yeah.
But you gotta think about how long he was doing it. Then like how big the fucking pyramid goes. Yeah. That's a lot of people though.
It is a lot of people. But fuck, man. They didn't. I don't know, because they were getting sued, so they had to fucking comply. But at least, like I said, at least they're getting something, bro.
Plus, I mean, just two big.
Because I think they sued. They sued. There was already a civil lawsuit against Epstein already. Yeah. With the girls, the women that were harassed. So I think they already had gotten some money. I think I could be wrong. I haven't really looked into it like that. I can't imagine that Ghislaine and Epstein weren't sued.
Because I think, isn't Elaine still? Ghislaine, is she still in trial for shit?
No, she got convicted of fucking sex trafficking with no person that she sex trafficked to.
That's the one thing we did.
That's the conspiracy. Is that like Ghislaine Maxwell was like found guilty on like X amount of counts for sex trafficking, but there was no person There's no person that who did she sex traffic to? How could you accuse her of sex trafficking? There's nobody that. There's no proof. There's no proof of who she sex trafficked these women to. And that's what you need to fucking find out. That's what matters. That's why
I feel like you do need to look at the plane records, and
that's just never gonna come
out. That's why I feel like Epstein did have to they did have to
kill him, bro.
Yeah,
they killed him, bro. The guard situation with like the guards were
on break,
yeah, bro. They weren't there, and it's like
a lot of people were looking at it. If you look at the rope that he did, I think somebody had looked. What do the people call
the doctor? Well, the doctor said that that's not
it's not enough force to break that bone in your neck.
And then on the first autopsy, the doctor was like, "This isn't a hanging."
Yeah.
So
that's why I always thought that case was interesting and fucked up. Just because I feel like he could have brought down.
Yeah.
Because obviously he had the president hanging out with him. A lot of people were like, "Oh, I was never there."
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people that were working on the island, like, "No, I saw him.
Yeah.
And I saw that girl there. Like I remember, like."
I saw
something. Doesn't make fucking sense.
This is not funny, bro.
Are you talking about the Stephen Hawking?
I wanna go to the island.
So if you guys have seen the plane logs, Stephen Hawking was apparently one of the people on the logs.
No, younger.
It's fucking like weird. Ooh. Are you guys gonna go jet skiing? Okay, I'll just stay here on the island.
I'll wait here.
I'm chilling. LOL.
Stephen Hawking, that fucking dirty bastard, bro. That motherfucker. You know, really quickly, you got anything else on this?
I was just gonna say that I just thought it was interesting. Like when you really want to, how Ghislaine, how fuck, I don't give a fuck about mispronounced that bitch's name, but fuck, like you really have to do sex traffic to somebody to be convicted of sex trafficking.
It's weird, dog.
Yeah, the fucking the prince, bro. Like that motherfucker didn't get in no trouble. Like I was never with that girl. How do you explain that picture? I don't know.
Yeah.
You fucking goof.
Did you see that he had a painting of Bill Clinton wearing a dress in his house? Epstein?
Nah, but I also know, like, I've heard a bunch of stories about like people gotta wear dresses because they gotta be.
So.
Ooh, we're getting this.
No. It's just interesting that like the theory of like. So the Clintons have been there a lot. They were there a lot. I think the flight logs said they were like 15 times or some shit like that.
They were there a shit ton.
So they were there a lot, and imagine going into that house and you see a fucking picture, a painting of you in a damn dress. It's like, fuck you, I got you. That's what I feel like. It's like I got your ass by the fucking
what's
nuts.
Crazy is Epstein apparently had cameras all over the fucking island. Recorded like everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
He could have fucking brought down a shit ton of people in power.
Yeah, man. And that's that's the theories, bro. That's the theories. I know we're kind of going down a rabbit hole, but yeah.
They're just no one can know now.
I know, bro. Like I said before, we don't know what the deal is with the president that was killed. If we don't know that, what the fuck do you think we're gonna know anything else that is more deep state than that? You know, and we seen right in front of our eyes.
Our own president, our own people, that's our own guy.
Man, gotta read that book, bro.
I do. But I'm finishing. I just started the Can't Hurt Me one.
Yeah, it's both of them are so good.
So if you guys can't tell, we kind of decorated the place.
Oh yeah.
Something new.
Yeah.
But basically, when I was like looking up like at the story, I was reading the book. Can't Hurt Me, the David Goggins book. Really recommend it because I'm just starting off. I'm just like,
he's got a fucked up story.
I need to stop being a bitch. Is what I'm telling myself when I was. That's a good book. So I do plan on starting the Chaos book right after.
Oh, it's so good. I need to restart it just to be like, because if we want to talk about it one day, I need to restart. You should get it, bro. So when you finish it, we'll restart. We'll break it down on here to what we believe really happened.
I'm down.
We got to make notes though, because the book is fucking 19 hours long or something like that. And he goes in depth of every single thing.
Because when you talk, I saw Chris Manson see, I was like, I'm trying to really think. I was like, how the fuck does he go from here to all the way over here? That's like a big hole that he dug up.
Yeah, bro.
Huge. Yeah. That's a smart man there.
A lot of it had to do with the guy who tried Charles Manson. He was like the fucking DA or whoever. I don't know. He tried Charles Manson, and he was like telling lies. He was like documented lies in it because he came out with a book called Helter Skelter, and it's called the Helter Skelter, the Charles Manson and the whatever fucking bullshit. And Helter Skelter, there's a bunch of lies in there, and he poked holes through that whole book. And that dude, the author of the book, he goes to him and he's like debating him, and he's like, and he's in deep shit. Like the dude is in like the deep with in the know, I guess, with the CIA and shit like that. So it's super fucking good, bro. It's super, super, super good.
I might have to start it. Yeah. It's just hard because I feel like it's hard for me when I start a book. I gotta like finish one.
No, I get it. Then... I get it. Because I'm 100% gonna restart that book on Monday. 100%.
I'm down. Well, I gotta finish the day. David. No, yeah, how long did you say it was? 12 hours?
David's like, 13 hours, something like that. That's an easy listen to, bro. Easy, bro. It's the fucking hardest man in the world.
Tear up.
Nah, it's tough, bro. It's a fucking tough read.
Might go run a mile. Because who's gonna carry the boats?
In the law. That's why I tell myself that.
They don't know me, son.
They don't know me, son.
They don't know me, son. I put this man to the ringer.
Yeah, bro. I'm fucking. Barely. I haven't.
Because he was like, "Oh, I gotta get my hair cut."
I did, bro. I was fucking late. Thanks, brother. You guys see my hair for the first time. Real hot girl shit. Hey, fuck Meg Stein. Anyways, bro, what else you got? What else you got?
Free story.
You got anything else, bro?
Nah, I ain't got nothing, brother. How about you?
That's it, bro.
I wanted to touch up on what is going on.
Don't fuck with me.
No, I'm not gonna. I got you once, bro. I could get you.
We should make this a thing, bro. Let's make it a thing.
What's going on with Chandler Jones? Does this man got CTE?
Bro, I think it's drugs, bro. Unfortunately,
it might be psychedelics.
But it's like it just doesn't matter. If you haven't seen the videos,
Pop 2 X's Dos Equis. Did you listen to that new Tyga and YG album? No. He had 2 songs on it. You should check it out.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne's verse kind of go hard. But anyways. Yeah. Chandler Jones, if you guys didn't see him, he was on live. I don't know if it was on TikTok live or IG live. I want to say it's IG.
Man, it looked like Facebook, dog. Like I've seen like the comments. It was like it looked like weird. I don't know. Maybe it was just.
It was weird. Basically, he's talking about Josh McDaniels, who's the Raiders head coach, and Aaron Hernandez. If you guys don't know who Aaron Hernandez is, you guys can look up the story. I don't want to get in too much into it.
Yeah.
Long story short, he's arrested for double murder,
yeah. And they were like found in his backyard, no?
Yeah. And he committed suicide basically in the jail cell. Chandler Jones is like, oh, y'all don't know what Josh McDaniels did to Aaron Hernandez? Aaron
Hernandez didn't kill himself.
Yeah, he didn't kill himself, and he starts fucking crying and like,
yeah, bro.
He's like, like it was a weird cry. I was like,
well, I mean, what it could, I guess.
And it's not the
John
first time
Jones
I've heard.
is a drug addict too, bro. John Jones is a drug addict.
A lot of the comments were like, we're saying that like, John Jones, come get your brother.
I know, come beat your brother's ass,
like,
bro.
Oh, white girl's a hell of a drug, or CTE is like CTE.
I don't know if it's CTE, bro.
Because you remember when that documentary of Aaron Hernandez, they looked at his brain and how big like the CTE thing was.
Yeah.
Those NFL players and MMA fighters do get a lot of head trauma.
Yeah.
But you can't tell if you have CTE until
you die.
Until you death.
Yeah.
But you remember when Jake Paul was like, I got CTE? Like, shut the fuck up. That's
no. So what it is like Tony Hawk talked about it. He's the first person that I've ever known I've ever heard about it. There's a fucking thing in your brain that will tell you if you're you're more likely to get CTE than you're not. And there's this one thing, I don't know what the fuck it's called. Joe talks about it a lot too. And you could take a test, and it says if you're more likely to have CTE as you go on. And Tony Hawk has it, so he doesn't really skate like that anymore. Because if he keeps hitting his fucking head, he's worried. And I think that's what Jake Paul's talking about. He has that trait in his brain. I think that's what he's talking about.
Well, I heard that he was saying that he did have it.
Yeah, there's no way for you to know.
But anyways, that Chandler Jones, I think he went on another live as well, and I forgot what he was talking about on that one. But the main story was about. He starts crying about Aaron Hernandez and Josh McDaniels. He was saying, oh, y'all don't know about what the story about Josh McDaniels and Aaron Hernandez? So y'all don't know? Oh, let me know and I'll make a podcast about it. I'll talk about it. Like, oh,
yeah, I think that shit's just bullshit, bro.
And 2 years ago, there was another podcast between Cam Newton, Ocho Cinco, Brandon Marshall, and this other NFL player. They're like, man, that wasn't no Chico didn't kill himself. I know Chico, man. Like, if you know Chico in Florida, like, he didn't go by Aaron. It was Chico. Like, Chico didn't kill himself. I'm just like, damn, like, what the fuck? Like,
I don't know.
It's a crazy trip. It's a crazy story.
I don't know. I think it's drugs, bro.
When it's weird because Chandler Jones is on the Raiders with the team that Josh McDaniels.
But remember, he couldn't even get into the facility and shit. Like, he's just going through his own shit.
Yeah.
That's why I think it's drugs. It's like he's been going through, like, I think his contract issues, and he said he couldn't get into the facility. Maybe that was a lie. And yeah, just unfortunately, bro. In my opinion, I think it's drugs. I don't think it's CTE because he was just fine. I don't know how that works. But it's just weird, bro. It's a weird thing. He looks crazy. Bro. Like when he's talking, he's like, "Oh, take care of my dad," and he flips the camera. This guy's like, "Oh, Chandler, nice to meet you. Nice to see you." He's like, "Nice to meet you. Take care of my dad." What? You know?
The eyes don't lie, Chico.
Yeah, and then with that, I just think that it's like kind of going too far down the bullshit. Like, oh, what really happened? No, I think this dude did kill himself, bro. There was no. I thought he hung himself.
But that was a different cell, huh? So I think he could have.
No, I know, and that's what I'm saying. You're going too much into the conspiracy if you believe that something different happened there.
And basically,
nobody wanted this man dead. Like, really, like, nobody cared enough about this guy at this point in time to fucking conspire to kill him, you know? At least that's what I think.
And also to kind of, like, put it on your coach to be like, oh, like, making it seem like he did something.
I don't know. Maybe he went too hard on him because he was the OC, right?
Yeah.
So maybe he went too hard during practice all the time. Who knows? Maybe that's his reasoning. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think that's the right look for him. Now he's kind of like in the...
Yeah, and who the fuck is going to want to sign you, bro? You're a great player, but now it's like, what are you doing?
Yeah. It's a bad look for him.
Yeah, it's a bad look, bro.
Whether it's true or not, to go on live about it and be like, oh, I'm going to podcast and talk more about it.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's a weird story, but... We still don't know much about it because the story is still developing.
Yeah.
So we'll keep an eye out and then see what happens and see what transpires.
Yeah, go from there.
But that's pretty much all I got for episode 14.
Yeah. Hell yeah, brother.
That was a good one.
That was fun. Puma and Malone, bro.
Make sure y'all use those. Yeah. Hey, I told you I came up with Puma.
Yeah, he did. Hey, you stretched that shit out, bro. I'm impressed. Respect. My bad, bro. Respect. I do that a lot. That's our thing.
Did you see the other one?
Yeah, I fucking put it in.
That's cool. All right, everybody. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Like I said in the beginning, a lot of y'all who are watching are not. So make sure y'all do.
Hey, also really quick, sorry to cut you off. If you guys like want different topics or something, put it in the fucking comments.
Yeah, ask us questions.
Yeah, ask us questions. If you want us to talk about something, put it in the comments of the YouTube.
We'll do drunk questions and
oh shit, you want to get drunk for one of these?
That might be fun. Might be a little fun.
All right, I gotta take it up with the boss, but
you gotta ask for permission.
It's gotta be a Friday.
Yeah.
Let's do next Friday.
I'm down. We'll see. We'll try to make a TikTok about it as well. See if we get more questions about it.
Yeah.
See what happens. Like little fun, like little.
Yeah.
Like you can park on driveways, but you can't park on driveways or parkways. Fuck, I fucked it up.
Yeah.
But
you had it.
You don't.
You had it. Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Just throw one back.
Just don't throw it back. All right, we're checking this bitch out. All right, thank you guys. Appreciate you.
All right, later, everybody. Y'all have a good weekend. Stay blessed.